How's it going, guys, and welcome back to another video. On this video I'm going to be removing both turbos on my BMW e61 535D twin turbo, and I'm going to replace them by hybrid turbos, bigger turbos. Okay, the job is quite big, so I won't be able to film every detail. I will film as much as I can and explain you what you have to do in order to remove the turbos. Okay, stay with me and let's get started. So we're gonna start by removing the engine cover, the airbox, and all the pipes, vacuum pipes, heat shields, everything that is around the turbo we're gonna have to remove. Unplug the air mass flow sensor right there. Remove the airbox. Undo that 10mm bolt and remove that pipe which goes to the small turbo. Right, so after removing all these covers, we removed the DPF as well. And there. And we now have a little bit more access to the turbo, but still big pain. So basically what we're gonna do, we're gonna disconnect the oil, all return pipes. We're gonna disconnect both pipes, and then we're gonna remove this bracket which is holding the turbo, and that's it. Let's see what we can do next. After removing both oil return pipes and the brackets, we're back on the top and we're removing the heat shields, and after the heat shields we're going to remove everything that is around the turbos, all the pipes, all the vacuum pipes, all the sensors, everything. I normally put every bolt back because it's easier for me. I don't lose the bolts and I know where they belong to. Now I'm removing the pressure sensor, which is held by two 10mm bolts. Again, I put my bolts back where they belong to. This is the last heat shield. There are 3 in total. Now I'm going to remove the pipe for the small turbo. It's quite tight, but if you wiggle it a little bit, it comes out. Yeah, just remove that pipe. What I'm doing now is very important. Just spray all the nuts around the manifold. You've got 12 nuts, spray them with WD-40, so it makes the job easier for you. Right, now we're going to remove all the nuts around the manifold. We have 12 nuts in total. We're going to start by removing the nuts with more difficult access and leave the ones with the better access for last. I was trying not to, but I had to remove the pollen filters and all that stuff, all those plastics there, to give me more access to the back of the engine, because there's a few sensors there and more vacuum pipes as well. So at the end I had to remove all that. That's what happens when you try to save time. You end up in, you know, spending more time than saving. So it's always good to have good space to work, and if you can remove everything, go ahead. Don't do like me. I was trying to save time, but at the end I had to do it. Now I'm removing all the rest of the vacuum pipes and another sensor, which is just there. Yeah, that's the pipe I was talking about. You got two 10mm bolts and the pipe is out. Very easy. I had to remove the stabilizer bar as well. Here I'm just removing the clip to get that out of the way. Just gonna put it on the top of the engine. So now that's the last nut on the top of the manifold. That's the last one we have to remove on the top, and then we go to the bottom of the engine. Now we have 3 nuts here with good access. We're going to remove these 3 nuts, and then we have one last nut on the top. Yeah, the 3 nuts on the bottom came out very easy. Now we have this last nut, and then the aircon pipe and the turbo is out. Yeah, aircon pipe disconnected. Be careful if you're doing this job. Be careful when you disconnect the aircon pipe. If it's still charged, the gas can be toxic and dangerous. And the turbo should come out now. Now I'm just removing the gaskets. It has 3 gaskets. Here is a good image for you to take a look of the side of the engine. As you can see, my old turbos, they were leaking oil and burning oil as well. There was a lot of smoke coming out of the exhaust, and they were dripping oil on the exhaust, so it was bad. That's why I decided to replace the turbos and upgrade them for hybrid turbos. Right, so just to give you an idea of what you need to do, so this is the bottom of the turbo, bottom of the engine as well. We have two oil return pipes. We have to disconnect both, and we have one bracket which goes from here to the engine, and then you have the DPF here. Okay, remove the DPF, and that's all you need to do from the bottom. In the middle you have these two oil feed pipes. Just remove the bolts. On the top you have like heat shields and all the vacuum pipes. You have to remove all that, and the turbo comes, both turbos come out all together, okay, in one piece. So what we done was remove all the nuts from manifold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12 nuts, and the whole thing comes out. Right guys, so this is the bigger turbo, the hybrid turbo, and that's a small one. That's the original one, and that's the hybrid one, stage 2. I'm going to show you the difference. So basically the turbine is bigger. This is the original one. So you can see the turbine smaller. See the difference? Same with the small one. That's the new one, and that's the old one. That's the only difference. The hybrid turbo just means bigger turbine. Okay guys, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you want to see more videos. Thanks for watching.